Hi, Year 6. So for writing today, we're going to be looking at specifically how we can use the information that we have used in our research note, to then convert that information into really good detailed paragraphs under subheadings for your animal. So Mrs. Moore and I have been busy, and we have provided an example here for you guys of what we would expect you guys to have a look at for some information under a subheading. So Mrs. Moore and I have decided that we've gone for the appearance, and we want to describe the appearance of our animal first. So Mrs. Moore and I have copied, just for now, we're going to delete this after. We've copied over the dot points that we have researched about our animal, and we've then tried to use the sentences that we've created to make a really good structured paragraph. So Mrs. Moore and I had a look at the information, and we thought, all right, we'd say, first of all, just a general statement that Amazon river dolphins have slightly different appearance to regular dolphins that are found in the ocean, because as we could see before, they're not regular looking dolphins. They don't look like the other dolphins that you'd see at the beach. We thought then that the next important thing is that the appearance, we could talk about the unique features, because that's something that we're focusing on in our writing, why this animal is strange or weird. So one unique feature about these dolphins is that they have fairly small eyes in comparison to the rest of their heads, and have very poor vision. Now, Mrs. Moore and I were having a look through, and we thought, all right, so we've got a little bit of a weird feature here about fairly small eyes, but then we thought to ourselves, I wonder why they have small eyes. So we had a little bit of research, and we went back to having a look at this information here. And it says here that the reason they have small eyes is because they do not have very good vision. So this is an example like we were talking about before. You've done some research here, but as you guys are going, you might want to see if you can add a little bit more information. So Mrs. Moore and I did a little bit of research, and we found that part there, they have very poor vision. They have long, skinny snouts that is about 58 centimeters or 23 inches in length. Now, again, Mrs. Moore and I thought, all right, we've said that they have long, skinny snouts. We want to do a little bit of extra research. So we had a look, and we went through appearances, and we found here that we found out that they have 23-inch or 58 centimeter snouts, and we added that in just to add a little bit more in there. And then, as you can see, we continued to go through, and we talked about some of the information in these dot points here, and we've put them into sentences so that it flows into a nice, easy paragraph.
So today, Year 6, you need to be doing this for all of your subheadings. So you need to be using your dot points in your sentences that you have already created. And so you need to do one. So you would have done introduction yesterday. The next one's appearance. The next one was habitat. Was it, Mr. Martin, in that? Habitat.
Countries.
So you need to be doing that today. Now, if you can't get it all done within the 30 minutes, that's fine, because tomorrow we're looking at images, and that won't take you very long. So you might have today and tomorrow to do this task, and then you'll be able to catch up. Now, if we get to a point where we can see that a lot of you it's taking longer than we thought, we will just push it out to the next week. So please don't go any longer than the half an hour that you're supposed to do your writing. Stick to the half an hour, and we will give you more time, as we'll move everything into next week if that's what we need to do. So please don't stress about it. We will give you the time that you need to get this completed. And just make sure that you think about that extra bit of research that you might need to include, or all those. You can see that Mr. Martin and I haven't included any images at this stage. That's because we're concentrating on the writing at this point, and then we'll go back and do the fun stuff a bit later.
Yeah, and I think it's important to note, Miss Moore, like if we didn't add that little bit of extra research, we wouldn't actually know a little bit with this. We wouldn't know as much about these animals. So this has given our readers, hopefully you guys, a better understanding of what these dolphins actually look like.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
All right, Year 6, there is a lot of work for you to do today. So be sticking to that 30 minutes. Any more than that, you need to stop.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye, Year 6.